Oh, yes, indeed. You got to gather around the campfire. You know what I mean? And it's time for 20 of them sleeping with the enemy edition. And what I must do for you is that you know, with that coming in the case and count, the more you know about something, the more you can do about it. So this is your problem about receiving this 20 of them sleeping with the enemy edition. You need to know some more about something so you can do some more about it. And there's nothing you can do about it until you receive the transmissions that simultaneously going around the world. Like a shot heard around the world, right now. USA Poetic, Life at the Crack Hustling, Fast Life Discipline. And this is 20 of them sleeping with the enemy edition. And it's an unveiling of sorts that, yes, the more I get you to know the things, the more you'll be able to do something about it. And that's the problem. You can't do nothing about it. And not just this, but a parallel thing that you got going on in your life. And you need to get this from this content. You know, so like, subscribe, follow, 20 of them, see what the enemy edition. And what they'll do, it'll free you. Because right now you're sleeping with the enemy. You know what I mean? Probably even a job you got, you work with the enemy, right? But there's a silver lining to it that is being presented. Not that I'm so special that, I can present something, but it's a special moment entrusted and loaned to all of us. It's gatekeepers and message bringers, and fire and rain, devastators. You know what I mean? In the realm of wits and whatnot, spoken word and creative and artistic, and even culinary ambitions. But this is what it is. Now that you have this revelation, you'll be able to feel your prophecy, your destiny, or that thing inside of the desire that you have had. But you need to understand, twin, and this is 20 of them sleeping with the enemy edition. All right, don't fret, don't worry. Oh, yes, be alarmed, very alarmed. You know, that you have came to this trail, or to this junction of the trail, this fork in the road, so that it can be made known of 20 of them sleeping with the enemy edition. And what it is, you're trapped, you have a nuance, you have a relationship, you have a joy, you have a grief. Okay, yeah, I'm on the phone. Yeah, I'm getting this food. You got a grief that, okay, thank you, yeah, I'll show you. Yeah. And that grief can't be undermined till you comprehend 20 of them sleeping with the enemy edition. You know what I mean? But yes, you be like sleeping with the enemy, and it could be at the job. You know what I mean? It could be at the church building that you enter, not the body, but that belongs to the living God. But like, subscribe, and follow is not like I'm thirsty or pressed. This is just an orderly function that is coming about to talk about 20 of them sleeping with the enemy edition. Obviously, this is the music, entertainment, and secret spiritual message channel. Well, music, entertainment, and secret spiritual message channel. All right, so this content, we're going to dive in deeper. But you need the revelation, 20 of them sleeping with the enemy edition. All right. And what it is, we're going to ramp up results. Hello. Okay, we got David. Hola, hi. Yeah, I'm not void of getting these. Because when I get the transmission, it's like totally raving. So bear with me, y'all. Like, right? It's not that I'm ignoring things. It's just I'm sending this focus so that I can bring a concentrated message through. Now, enlighten a person. It's called motivation. It's called telekinesis. I say stuff to move people. You know what I mean? And not with no corny stuff. I move them to grow this channel, to grow their personal lives as well as this channel, as being a space, a member of their total body of everything they think about. You know what I mean? I come to say things that possibly you can say for yourself to advance, and at the price of like, subscribe, and follow, and the monetization of these things in a collective effort. But this is 20 of them sleeping with the enemy edition. Okay. And then we have Angel, concubine Angel. Hi, concubine Angel. Yeah, I'm not really good with the vernacular in the English language as it is in the grammar school, but I am familiar with communication when it comes to being real G's and real homies, real niggas and real bishops, flat out. If you can't grasp that, if you can't conceptualize that, then get the heck out of here. You know what I mean? You just missed the boat. That I am just an avatar for a mass or orb of love You know what I mean? Good things to come and enjoyment. But again, this is 20 of them sleep with the enemy edition. And to delve into that, okay, but be aware that your enemy is also sleeping the enemy too, correct? Yes. So in that case in point, how do we utilize that, or what does that force bring in? Even Judas, he was around with Yeshua, Jesus. I call him Jesus, Jesus, and he had Judas all around him, and he knew the whole time that this guy was going to betray him. So yes, there's people around you right now ready to betray you. If they had to Jesus, and he had no sin in him, and that's mere mortals, you know what I mean? Other than that, as he was the son of man, and we're the sons of men in Adam, then yeah, you got a Judas around you. And listen, Judas, this is how you devastate Judas. Remember, Judas busted his own bowels out. Didn't have to do nothing to the guy. You know what I mean? And he even commanded him, do what you're going to do. You'll know too, like, yeah, they want to betray me. They're going to freaking do me. And don't fall for that, because then you go kill them and do them. And now you forfeit whatever the things that was come from having the pure engagement. Right? But this is twin and them, sleep with the enemy edition. Now you might be waking up. You might be like, well, and I'm not talking about a bed, a mattress and things like that, or futon. I'm talking about a space that you share with somebody in your life where it's intimate, and you share a space with them, and they are nothing but a Judas. But Judas was a real apostle, right? So I don't know how can we decipher that, and I don't think it's for us to have to decipher it. You know what I mean? Hold on. As much as discern it and understand what is happening next, and this is what is coming to fruition. Look at that. And this is real. Take this to the bank. This is just an alarm to note that this is not a joke. It's not a game. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You know what I mean? It's not a joke. This is 20 them. Absolutely. 20 them. See what the end of this. We run out of time here on this transmission, this broadcast, the spell. Oh, yo. Whoa. Hello, hello. And I appreciate the engagement. And I want to elevate folk, but be glad that you got a superpower in your team. And it's not me, it's through me. You know what I mean? It's that both sides of energy. See how I got the tramp sevens on there and the triple deuces. And I got 20 seconds to explain that. So the triple sevens means completion in the three phases of your life. The long phase, so your higher self, your lower self, and your intermediate self. And so that applies to the triple deuce. That's alignment. That being named in your lower self, higher self, and intermediate self. But like, subscribe, and follow. There will be a part 2 or advancement of this message, or be a morph, like Transformer, when he went from Optimus Prime to Rodimus Prime. Church.